Canelo Crawford, if they do fight, what's your opinion?
It's very different weight class.
The highly anticipated mega fight between pound-for-pound greats Crawford and Alvarez is reportedly set for later this year, making it one of the biggest boxing events of 2025. In this showdown, Bud Crawford will aim to pull off a major upset as he moves up 2 more weight divisions to challenge unified super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez.
In the ring, there's loads of things going around at the moment, including a big clash with Canelo Alvarez. Can you tell us what's going on in that situation, and can that happen next?
The last time Crawford was in action was back in August, when he made his 154 Ulbs debut, challenging WBA super welterweight champion Israil Madrimov. It was a hard-fought battle, with Bud arguably pushed harder than ever in his career, but in the end, he claimed a unanimous decision victory to win the title and become a 4-weight world champion. Having faced Crawford firsthand, Madrimov recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming showdown, speaking to Boxing News and confidently picking his winner.
I think this Canelo will win.
How?
It's a very different weight class. Canelo will win, Madrimov stated confidently. He himself will return to action next month, aiming to bounce back from his defeat to Bud Crawford as he challenges Virgil Ortiz Jr. for the World Boxing Council interim super welterweight title. Madrimov isn't the only one making bold predictions for the highly anticipated Crawford versus Canelo matchup. Former 2-weight world champion Tim Bradley also weighed in, declaring that one fighter is going to beat the brakes off the other.
Between Canelo and Terence Crawford, how do you see that fight? Who
I
do you
like Terence.
Wow.
Friend, but he's crazy man. Listen,
However, Alexander Usyk, the undisputed heavyweight champion, has thrown his support behind Terence Crawford for a highly anticipated potential bout against Saul Canelo Alvarez, which could take place later this year or early 2025. In a conversation on the *3KR* podcast, Usyk praised Crawford for his bold decision to move up 3 weight classes to challenge Canelo, while also highlighting Crawford's exceptional intelligence and versatility inside the ring.
Terence win. Yes.
What? Terence win over Canelo?
Yes, Terence win. But listen, Terence, different man.
Terence is my friend, but he's a crazy man, Usyk said with a laugh. I say Terence wins. Listen, Terence is a different breed. He works in 2 stances, and he's very, very smart. Usyk's praise of Crawford's versatility and intelligence sets the tone for the upcoming showdown. Meanwhile, Team Crawford has been working tirelessly to finalize the clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. Speaking to *10T Sports Boxing *, former 2-time world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury agreed that weight would be a key factor in the bout. Fury believes Crawford would have had a real chance to beat Canelo had they met years ago in a lower division, but backs the Mexican champion at super middleweight, where the fight is most likely to take place if it happens.
Is the skill level of Crawford equalize the weight, in your opinion?
I think if they fought, they'd obviously be the same weight, would they not?
Yes.
A potential fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez presents a very tough challenge, with the 2 fighters coming from different weight categories. So what weight would this fight take place at? It's tough to say. If it happens at 168 Ulbs, I'd go with Canelo. At 140 Ulbs, I'd pick Crawford. But at super middleweight, I'd lean toward Canelo. Canelo has categorically ruled out dropping down in weight, which aligns with Crawford's goal of pushing himself to the limit by moving up to 168 Ulbs, 14 pounds heavier than his last outing.
Crawford going from 47 to 68.
Maybe he would bring Canelo down to 60 or 54 or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Do you have a favorite?
Whether or not the fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez happens remains to be seen, with the American eager for the matchup, while the Mexican champion has admitted he'll take it for the right price. However, it now looks like Crawford and Canelo may have agreed on a deal for a mega fight later this year, bringing together two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. The fight is believed to have come together after both fighters met separately with Saudi chief Turki Alik in London over the weekend, following a year of back-and-forth discussions on whether the fight would happen. While most of the boxing world is buzzing with excitement over the prospect of Crawford and Canelo facing off, it seems another of the sport's biggest stars, Gervonta Davis, isn't all that impressed.
Easy work. I heard him say, I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you know, you would take all that money that he's offering you.
To see that fight, the outcome of it, you know what I'm saying? And then watching Canelo been making some good moves, you know, as far as fights and whatnot, you know. So, again, he's the king, you know what I'm saying?
So it didn't look Terence Crawford, Canelo situation. Do you think that's a fight where they could get to a weight that makes sense? Do you think that the weight would affect Terence Crawford?
I mean, Canelo's the king. Whatever he say, you know what I'm saying?
With Gervonta Davis seemingly not a fan of the potential Crawford versus Canelo fight, his coach, Calvin Ford, has also weighed in with his prediction for how the bout would unfold. The debate over who would come out on top between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford continues to intensify, especially considering the magnitude of the fight, which would feature two pound-for-pound greats. However, the fight would require Crawford to make a significant jump up in weight. Speaking to Fight Hype *, Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, shared his thoughts on the matchup and appeared to be leaning toward Canelo is the king, said Calvin Ford, acknowledging the strength of the potential fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. It's a good fight, and I'd love to see it and find out the outcome. Ford also praised Canelo for his strategic moves in recent bouts. Regarding Crawford's performance in his last fight, where he moved up to 154 Olbs to face Israel Madrimov, Ford noted that Crawford didn't secure a stoppage, but made necessary adjustments. It was his first fight at that weight. You can't say he didn't carry his power up. He had to make adjustments, Ford explained. It's like when Ben Aids moved up in weight. It's all about making those adjustments. Ford hopes Crawford gets another shot at 154 Olbs to prove his abilities. If it's there, we'll see it. If it's not, then we start questioning. Ford concluded by explaining why he believes Crawford is so determined to face Canelo Alvarez. Terence is a bad boy. He's moving up because he wants that fight. He's not getting any younger, and he's doing everything he can to secure his legacy, Ford said. Crawford's pursuit of Canelo has been a major focus, and his drive to make it happen is undeniable. Recently, Crawford has also been involved in a heated exchange with Teofimo Lopez, with the rivalry intensifying after a fresh spat on social media. The back and forth has added another layer to Crawford's already contentious journey, as he continues to target the biggest fights in boxing. In the last 2 years, Crawford has solidified his case as the top pound-for-pound boxer, particularly after his dominant victory over Errol Spence Jr. in their highly anticipated 147-pound superfight. When asked how he would fare against the 147-pound Crawford Davis, who competes at 135 pounds, confidently stated that he could take down the bigger fighter in 6 rounds. 147? He's going to sleep. He ain't got no chance. I got round 6, Tank declared. The significant weight difference has sparked debate in the boxing world, with fans and analysts weighing in on whether Davis' confidence is misplaced or if his power could overcome the size disparity.